Hello, hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to convert a home.view using composition API. So I will guide you step by step, so don't worry if you are new to composition API. Before we jump into the code, let's quickly understand what the composition API is, why we use it. In the option API, we organized everything into section like data, methods and computed, but in case of composition API, we group everything inside the single function setup called setup. This makes it easier to manage code, especially in bigger projects. So here, for understanding purpose, I am doing this thing in this small to-do application. Here option API is also fine, but using composition API, our code will be manageable. So everything will be inside setup function. So same data and variable, same data and methods we write at same place like that. So let's start with converting the data using option API. So here in data, two things are there: to do's and composition uh, component key. So to make data reactive, first we have to import uh, a ref from Vue. So here I will import ref from Vue. Now we'll define one setup method. So here only I will define one setup method. So in setup method, first arguments will get as a props, and second will get as some option like emit or other thing. So currently I'm using emit only. Slot also will get their setup. So in case of data, we have to define const to do's equal to ref and default value. So default value is here array, so we'll give array correct. So second data variable is component key. So here component key equal to ref and default value is 0, so we'll give 0. So basically what ref is doing, ref tell us view that makes it reactive. If something changes in this data variable, it will reflect all other places. So now there is no requirement of this write this data, so we'll delete this. Okay, sorry. Okay, now data we define inside setup. Now we have to define mounted also. So for mounted, we have to again import on mounted from Vue. So here I will write on mounted. Okay, so for mounted again we'll write same thing here only. So here we have to write on mounted. What we'll do, we'll write same logic here what we are doing inside mounted. So in here we have to write const same logic will write save to do's equal to local storage dot get item to do's. Okay, and if value is there, in that case we'll convert this value we'll parse this value because it will give JSON string. So using JSON dot parse, we can parse this data as array or here what we'll write, save to do's, because local storage will give this an stringify data, because while setting data we are stringify and putting into, otherwise it will showing object. So while pushing to local storage we have to stringify things and then we have to put. Okay, or here na, in case of like variable using composition API, this variable value we have to put this data. Okay, so mounted is also implemented. Now what we'll do, we'll delete mounted from here. There is no use of. For watch also same thing, we have to import watch from view. So watch we imported from view. Here we have to write watch, correct? So inside watch we have to write on which variable we want to watch. So currently we are watching on to do's variable, or this is similar to that handler where we'll get new value and old value. Currently we are nothing doing with old value, so using new value only we'll write the logic. So here what is the logic, we are storing this thing in, we are setting this thing inside local storage. So what is the name of that key? So in case of local storage we are storing data as key value pair. So key we are giving to do's and value we are stringify that to do's value and putting inside local storage. Okay, so key will be to do that. So also one more thing, here we have to pass option, because as you know from my previous lecture that watch in view is shallow. So here array, like we are changing something inside array, so we have to deep watch this thing, otherwise there will be no calling when we change to do's. Okay, so here we have to use deep option. Now watch is also completed. So I'm deleting watch. Anything else is there? Computed is there. So for computed also we have to import computed from view, correct? So for computed what we have to write, we have to write logic. So same like earlier one, we have to write computed, correct? Inside computed what we'll do, we'll so basically computed, oh, where is computed, oh sorry, so inside computed we have inside computed option, here we have complete to do. So here we have to write something like similar to methods, but here const that computed properties name is completed to do's. So we'll write that completed to do's equal to, so inside computed we have to write logic. So what logic we are writing? So here same will write return to do's. So in case of directly we are using to do's dot filter. Okay, but here to do's we are making it reactive using rep. So here to only to do's will give some error, because to do's dot value will give exact value of to do. So we'll check with to do's dot value, then we'll put filter on that one. So filter, so same logic will write to do dot is complete, will return if this value will be true. Okay, so complete to do's is also completed. Now we have to write all these methods here. So we'll split, then it will be easier for us. So here for all the methods we have to write const to do's, sorry, add to do, const add to do equal to arrow function we have to write. Here we are passing value, some value. Okay, inside add to do, here we'll write logic. So in case of same logic will be same only we need to know how to use that, because in case of option API using this we are fetching all the data, but here everything inside setup only. So using variable name only we can access that, or for in case of data we have to fetch by using variable name dot value. Okay, that is the only difference. Apart from this there is no difference. So if this will be not empty, in that case we'll push we'll first create one new to do data, new to do equal to, this will be object having text as value, same thing we have to write text as value, and initially is edit will be, is complete will be false, and is edit also will be false only. And here, sorry, here, so object is created. Now we'll push that object inside that to do's variable. So here where we have to push to do's dot value, we have to push this new to do value. So logic is same only some syntactical difference is there. So add to do is completed. Okay, correct. Now similar for, again delete to do is there, so we'll write const delete to do equal to, in case of delete to do we need index, so index we are getting here, we'll draw logic for same. So here in case of delete to do's we are splicing the value. So in case of this one what we'll do, we'll splice to do's dot value to do's dot value. So here splice logic will be same only, splice index, which index, how many item we want to delete, one only, so we'll write one. So this delete to do's logic is also completed. Now what we'll write, edit to do. So in case of edit to do we need index only, so I'm writing that index only. Here what we have to do, we have to go through loop. So we'll go through loop todos dot value. Okay, so for each loop we are doing what we are doing. For each e comma index, sorry, so for each, why this error is coming? Okay, one bracket is missing, that's why, bro. Here, for each index, which value you want to edit, so for that we have to check if I equal index. In that scenario, what we'll do, we'll make that edit value true. Same logic, but here some difference is only. So if you are comfortable in option API, so if you practice, then using composition API also, it will be same. Next method is save to do. So in case of save to do, we are getting object index as I comma to do as to do. Same will write here, or here what we have to do, again we are we have to iterate using for loop. So here we'll iterate on todos dot value dot for each. Here what we are doing, we have element and we have index. Sorry, one bracket permission. Here only we have to write logic. So if I equal index, in that case what we have to do, we have to put change text value as a text to do dot text, and after edit we'll make edit false. If you press save after edit, now that will save. So now we'll make it false, so that edit thing will be disappear. Like in case of edit, the text is opening in some input box, so if it will be false, it will be as a plain text, as a list. Okay, that part is completed. Now inside this one only, why we are using this one? Sorry. So component key, we have to like after save we have to re-render the component. For that scenario, in case of edit to do also, here, so after making change we have to re-render that to do item component. So here we'll increment that component key value, so that component will render, then new change will reflect it there. Same in the case of save to do, we'll do same thing. Component key dot value plus means we are, after changing we are re-rendering component. That is also completed. Save to do. Now last function is mark as complete. So here we'll write const mark as complete. Here what is the parameter we are hitting, same parameter we'll write here, index as I comma todo as to do we are sending from parent that we are getting. Here also we are iterating using for each to do's dot value. Here we have to write dot for each. We'll get e comma index. So here logic will be same this one only. If I equal index, so in that case what we'll do, we'll make that is complete true. So now our method is completed. Sorry, something is missing. Okay, sorry, here bracket is missing. Here no, you need to write correct. Sorry, arrow function we missed. Okay, sorry. So this is done. Now we have to for provide, what we have to do. So in case of provide also we have to first import provide from Vue. Okay, or here in case inside setup we have to, so inside setup was done. Here only we can add where we are defining to do's here. So where is computed, was computed, here we write. So in case of provide we have to write provide, and that provide name we have to give. So name is to do's, like earlier one. Earlier we are using now provide to do's like this one. No, this is the new. Here provide to do's, or here we are sending this as method, so reactivity should work. That's why to do's dot value. So we are providing from here. Now what we have to do, we have to return everything from here, so you can understand all the changes. So what we'll do, here we'll return everything we defined earlier. First to do's, then component key, then completed to do's, then add to do, then delete to do, then edit to do, after that save to do, mark is complete. Okay, now we'll delete this method section also, because we already defined everything inside setup. So now everything inside setup only. Compute it and provide also we have to delete. Component is fine, component should be there. Now we'll check it's working or not. So sorry, so here we'll check it's working or not. So it's coming now. Making edit here. I am changing some, adding some numbers. It's working. It's fine. If we make it completed. Now refresh. Oh, sorry, mark as complete is not working. Oh, so in case of mark as complete also we have to re-render that component now. After changing component key dot value plus plus, so it will render that component. Now again we'll check it's working or not. Okay, it's giving some error now. Why? Mark as complete is not working. Why? Okay, we'll check that. So in case of mark as complete, some logical mistake is there. So here it should be not true, it should be like todo dot is complete. Now we'll check. It should work now. First we'll remove debugger from here. Now we'll check. Some console error is no. So we'll put debugger on. Then we'll check it's working or not. Here it's going. Sorry, some mistake is there. So in index todo value is coming. So now we'll backtrack those things. Here from todo list we are sending mark as complete index todo, correct? From todo item mark as complete we are sending one object. Index we are not sending. Sorry. So here also we have to send props.i. So index we are not sending, that's why it's so understood. Now we'll check again. Sorry, refresh. I'm removing this. Now it's correct. Okay, now if you refresh also, this will now it's working properly. So in this lecture we are able to convert that home.view which was earlier implemented using option API. Now it's totally converted into composition API. That's it from today lecture. So now basically we are able to convert our whole application to composition API. So now if you are making any new application, then use composition API only. So we are, in that case, we'll be used to composition API. So later in big application or complex application, you can use composition API, view using composition API. So it will be good for managing that code base. So that's it. Thank you for watching this. We'll see you in next lecture. Till then, thank you.